Good morning everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Happy Factorio. This is episode 3 and we are about to build an iron smelting line, and for that we need a lot of transport belts, especially since iron is a bit far from our coal, so it's going to be a very long line to transport coal all the way from here, where is the copper smelting, and I mean coal is even lower, coal is here. Is this... are there bugs here? Probably a lot of bugs. I don't see any bugs in this direction, so... well, we're playing on peaceful-ish mode, so they're not going to attack first. Sadly, the mod to replace the bugs with some more sensible endgame mechanic is not yet ready for the new version, so that's not going to happen for a while. Yeah, let's put some stuff here. I don't need coal just yet, like coal burns very slowly. So I can just connect iron for now. That actually makes some sense. So actually how I'm going to do this, I could have coal from the other side, or maybe coal from this side with long inserters. Actually that makes some sense. When I'm getting long inserters, oh, I don't have any science at all, so I'm not getting any long inserters ever. Well, ever is what I'm saying, anytime soon. So let's think about it. So this is iron. I'm going to need some iron for stuff, and I'm going to need some gears and some steel. Steel processing is happening relatively quickly. So let's get half of this iron. So much of this stuff. Let's get half of this iron and turn it into gears. So I... so... yeah, this is really awkward. The sizing is so wrong. We could actually start, we could start the main bus here. Does it make sense? I don't think I need, yeah, we could just get the main bus here and just move it left. Yeah, that's going to be awkward. There's no really nice, there is no long straight line for the main bus. Actually, there is here. Yeah, I could just easily have a main bus going this way. Okay, so this is going to be the main bus. There's too much water near me, so sometimes I play with relatively low water, just the starting area water or something. Or I should just like reduce the water frequency or whatever it is. It's a decent place for a main bus. So let's start the main bus here. So main bus is going to be copper and iron. And then we start adding stuff to the main bus. So that's how the main bus is going to start, by copper and... so this is going to be iron line, and this is going to be copper line going from the bottom. Let's just do that. Yeah, I need a lot more of that. I should actually not be building this, I should be just connecting this first. Do I want... so this is the question, do I want the coal on main bus? And the answer is maybe? Do I want it? Sure, why not? Okay, so we could have... I don't think I need stone for main bus, unless something really changed in this game. I don't think I need stone. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, it's recording nicely. Okay, so... so this is my typical main bus. It has 5 things, I think. This is like the mainest of the main buses. So it has gears and it has ICs. I don't normally put the copper coil on it. This was the copper line. Okay, so let's have a copper. Oh yes, what am I even doing? Let's just connect it like that. Okay, it goes to here. So there's going to be a small coal line this way. There's going to be... actually, this probably is... sorry, this is probably a bad design, in that this is too close. Without this, like a lot of space in between, it's going to be awkward to extend it, but I think I'm just going to remove all of this and move the smeltery a bit to the left afterwards. So this is going to be the main bus, but this is going to go to move a bit away from it, so that's just fine. Okay, so let's just extend this a bit. Oh yes, and let's connect power. Yeah, the spacing is kind of awkward. I wish I had a medium pulse already. Medium electric pulse is one of the technologies I really like. It just makes everything just much less messy. And sometimes you just don't have space. Okay, here we have enough space for that. Okay, this is going to be coal line. And this is this is going to be coal and this is going to be copper. And for now I'm just going to move the coal here. And there's going to be long inserters. Yeah, this is exactly my problem. So I wanted to put long inserters here, but then I cannot power them. Okay, so for now let's just get rid of that stuff. So I want long inserters here, but then the power is going to be... No, I literally cannot power them. I will have to leave gaps between... Yeah, this is exactly my problem with all the small... When do I get, like, electricity too? Okay, so for now, I'm going to do it manually. I'll think about it later. Okay, so still a lot of time until... yes, let's just power this stuff. Yeah, so let's power this manually for now. I mean, fuel it manually. I hate doing manual work like that, but whatever. Let's move 5 more. Uh, 15 is probably too many, but whatever. Okay, so I need a lot more iron, obviously. Okay, so the first thing I want to do... Wow, it's not even balanced. What am I even doing? The entire thing is disastrous. Okay, I should just basically wipe the entire thing out and build it properly, because this is just a disaster. Okay, let's undisaster. Okay, let's just forget about everything I've done here. This is horrible. The entire thing is horrible. Normally it takes me more than 5 seconds to decide that something is horrible that I was built, but it's really horrible. Let's do it properly. Well, not totally properly, but less ridiculously. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculously bad. Okay, let's make a less ridiculously bad version. So what do we need? We need 2 lines for iron ore. Give me more belts. I need belts just to measure the thing, and I need belts to just have copper. Ugh, so much work just to make it not horrible. Okay, so yeah, this is just horrible. This is the horrible factory. I know I can do better than that. Okay, so this is the middle one is going to have coal, well, until I get electric furnaces, but that's going to be a long while. And there's going to be iron ore on the other two, and it's going to be fairly long. I could even have the coal going the other way, and then some underground belts to just route it properly. Actually, I could have everything going. Yeah, I should probably just... I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's get more of... Yeah, let's completely remove that. This is going to be copper line afterwards, but I wish the construction was faster. The construction is super slow. And yeah, let's build a lot more. Basically all of that. I'll just make some underground belts, but mostly this. Okay, so let's do it properly-ish. I know it's not going to be like any final solution. Okay, 5 one side, 5 the other side, and I will still need some gaps for powering this. And I hate them. I will rebuild this again as soon as I have... okay, so how big are they going to be? Oh my god, I need gaps between every one of them? That's horrible. Okay, this is just dreadful. I need medium poles as soon as possible because this looks dreadful. Oh well. At least it's going to work. Okay, so like that. Space 2, and so there's going to be 20 of them. So that's going to stay for a while. I'll rebuild it a bit later. Okay, so it's going to go the other way around. So okay, I am going to connect it like that. This is going to be coal line. Yeah, let's move the coal line here. This is going to be the second iron ore line, which is currently going to be completely unconnected. So It's just going to be here for measurement or something. Whatever, I'm not going to finish it for now. So this is going to be coal line, and I need long-handed inserters, which I don't have right now, which is really awkward because this, like, the entire line kind of depends on having long-handed inserters for the coal. So coal is going to be delivered by long-handed inserters, and iron by regular ones. And I need more everything again. Fine. Yeah, this is slow. This is just so slow. Okay. Okay, let's not have this. And this is going to be the output for one side. Ugh. And let's make sure to connect this. How did it go? This way. Good. And let's put it like that. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is going to be the output, and they're going to merge. And there's going to be some ways that they can merge. I'm not quite sure when and where. So let's disassemble this bit completely. Yeah, so the entire thing. Sadly, before I have robots, like, assembling stuff is really fast. I mean, like, putting things in place is really fast. But disconnecting this, like, disassembling parts of the factory, which something happens a lot, it's super slow. Okay, so let's get the coal into all of them on one side at least. And let's get this here. Okay. So let's get a bunch more. Oh, actually, I have long-handed inserters. Okay, my bad. I thought somehow that I don't have the technology yet. Okay, so let's get a bunch of those. Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, so this is the copper line. This is going to be iron ore line. I mean, iron plate line, not the iron ore line. I don't need power anywhere near my main bus for now. Good, so... And now there's an output, and everything is good. Okay, so this is... I feel this is a reasonably looking smeltery. Obviously there's going to be more here. And I think I'm going to build a similar one for copper. And then after I get electric poles, everything gets compacted. It looks really ugly because there's no electric, medium electric poles right now. And this is the main bus. This is main bus part 1, which is copper and iron. Copper plates and iron plates. Okay, so we need some way to merge them. The easiest way would be to wait for this to build. Yeah, let's just wait a moment. Okay, no. Go right and right. So there's going to be like underground belt here. I'm not a huge fan of underground belts, and this is going to be the start of this line. Unfortunately, we don't have to care about corners anymore, which really simplifies a lot of nonsense that you have to do to make this go at full speed. I mean, it's still not amazing or anything, but... is it? No, it's just... Okay, I have to move it by a bit. Okay, so let's move it like that. Actually, it doesn't have to be like that. You can do it this way. And this is the coal line. And actually, I could make coal part of the system. Do I need coal for anything? I will need coal for oil processing later. Sure, let's make it part of the system. Wait, this is the wrong direction. This is the right direction. So, since we already decided to do it this way, I'm already messing with this. Okay, so actually let's make this one coal, and the next one is going to be copper. So this is going to be copper line. I'm wasting so much of that, so much of iron on something that's completely useless for now. That is the main bus. I'm nowhere near having like a functional main bus. It's going to be like probably like 2 more episodes before the main bus really functions. No, that's the small one. I kinda like overbuilding. I know if I played on non-peaceful mode, that would be a relatively poor idea because pollution and so on, but on peaceful mode, overbuilding is just fun. Like, the factory just looks more like it should look. Yes, that's 1 tile too far? No? Is it symmetric? Okay, so, yeah, that's more symmetrical. Okay, so I need 1 more, and I need all the, yeah, I need this. I guess I will have to, I will need, at some point I am going to need a bigger belt, tool belt. I'm sure you've seen all of that, except the way you've seen it before, it looked really depressing and now it doesn't. Now it looks very happy. So this is a very happy version of the same design like everybody have done like a million times by now probably. Okay, so I need more coal, so let's just put coal all over the place. Actually not, I don't have that much coal. Okay, so now I need a splitter here. Didn't I make some splitters? What actually happened to the splitters? I need electronic circuits, which I do have them. Okay. Okay, so I don't need that here. How do I clean this up? Can I clean up with some single key press somehow? I don't think so. So if I move it here, okay. How do I clear this? So do I middle click and what then? I wish it automatically moved it here once I clean it. Anyway, that's fine. Okay, so I need a lot more inserters. Why don't you just... Isn't this connected? Apparently not. Okay, so I need to connect it in the bottom as well. Let's connect it like that. Can I connect it like 1 tile lower? Okay, let's connect everything 1 tile off. Okay, that's much nicer power. Maybe I'm not going to disassemble it. This doesn't look that horrible. I prefer the look the things tend to have with medium electric poles, but that's not too horrible. Even there's some small amount of space for stuff like lamps. Okay, yeah, the ore is going the wrong way. The ore production is not very high, so I'm not going to split it just yet. Well, but if I'm not going to split it, I should just have a temporary balancer somewhere around here. Well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, wait, is it already done? Okay, so this is a coal line and this is the copper line, and that's already being balanced. So let's extend the... Well, let's extend mostly the coal line. The copper can wait. How far are we? Okay, we're here. Okay, so this is the copper line. I'll build similar system on for copper as well at some point. Yeah. Wait, what? Why don't you have this? Oh yes, because obviously I have to make it slightly longer. Why do you have 2 of them? I don't think I like thought very well about this process. Anyway, this is all temporary arrangement. Yeah, this coal line is in the wrong place. Oh, so it automatically picks up the coal if I do that. That's actually really nice. Okay, so let's make a coal line. And the coal line is going to go here. Yeah, the entire copper smelting is silly. I'm just going to set up the copper smelting somewhere around here, the same way as I have iron smelting. It's going to look very similar. So, but for now, let's just do it this way. I'm just going to put like an underground... I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. This is just awkward. Okay, so let's not have this. Let's just move one here, I guess. It's just so silly and so temporary. What's my underground belt? Oh, I have tons of underground belts. Okay, so just like that. I'll tidy it up later. So yeah, so there's going to be copper smelter probably here. Okay, I need more iron. Let's put the coal here for now. And there's some poles missing. And yeah, everything about this is temporary. So the main bus is the first semi-permanent. Actually, main buses tend to be permanent. Like, even if you upgrade the stuff, you usually tend to like leave the main bus going. I don't know how extreme I'm going to be about the main bus. It could be like a small main bus with just a few things, but the fact that I added coal already to it suggests that it's probably going to be a fairly big main bus. Okay, so let's build the first factory that's going to be the gears. I'm just going to move it a bit away from the main bus, like here. So what's the gear factory like? Yeah, it's built a lot more belts. I mean, it's crazy number of belts. And the gear factory would be really helpful here. So what's it going to look like? It's going to take as an input just some iron. That's enough space, I think. I don't know if I'm going to develop this coal field. I'm actually relatively bad at using shortcuts. Okay. So let's just move it here. Do I have space for extra line? Okay, I have space for extra line. So let's not do anything fancy. Let's just build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, isn't 10? I like 10s. Even if I don't need 10s, I kinda like them. Okay, so now, for now it could be 9. Input, input, input. And I don't know if you've noticed, I usually do that. Like, input is as early as possible and output is as late as possible. Somehow that looks like slightly more aesthetic to me. It's not a big difference, but just tiny differences kind of matter when you just have a massive factory and you want to make it like look nice. Not having an iron line balance annoys me a bit, but that's gonna happen later. By later I mean like I need to do it now, because otherwise I'm just going to go crazy. Good. Core line is still not completely connected. Let's build a bunch of those, yeah, that's just... Okay, let's go up to here. It doesn't have to go any further. So, let's just set that up. How many of those do I need? I think every other one is fine. I just like medium electric poles and not having to care about this so much. Whatever, just make it... I'm just going to get rid of all of that. And that's going to be as fast as I can, pretty much. Okay, so it's a bit awkward. Actually, should maybe have a gap between them. Yeah, let's have a gap between the first 5 and the other 5. Just for load balancing. Do I need a fancy load balancing now after the patch, or can I just like... Actually, load balancing can be much less fancy now. I can just have a line here. Yeah, actually I don't need the fancy load balancing at all, so I can just move it like that. And it's going to output not directly, it's just going to output to like a second one. So I can do something like that. And just merge them here. And that's going to be perfect load balancing. It's crazy how fun that this patch is. I don't need to do anything fancy to deal with this corner. And that's going to be line number 4 in the main bus, and I ran out of stuff already. Okay, so let's set them up as gear production. And the next one is going to be the IC production, obviously, and that's going to be the fancy 3 copper coil into 2 IC standard setup. Everybody's seen it like a million times if you play any significant amount of Factorio. Okay, so I need a lot of that. And I need a lot of inserters. Oh, and now I need copper. Everything is missing all the time. I need coal, I need everything. Okay, but mostly I need a lot of belts, so I can connect coal here and connect copper, so I have everything in the place I want it to be. Okay, so this is balanced, so this is going to be where the gears are. This is going to be the iron line, copper, coal, and I can have science. I could have temporary science arrangement like right now. Just have 5 science or something. I will have to move the science later. Well, I guess I could have like backwards lines or something. Like early on, science can be well. Early on, science needs just very little, but late game, science needs some crazy shit. So I could just build a small science lab now and then have a really crazy one later. Or I could just drop them and just manually feed them, I guess. I don't know. Let's drop them here and I'll think about it later. So, how would the science assembly look like? I'll think about it later. Let's just... actually, maybe let's not. Maybe I'm just going to end the episode now. And in the next episode, I'm just going to finish connecting the main bus and probably rebuild the entire copper. That's such a small copper field, it's going to run out really quickly. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next episode. Bye bye and be happy.